So hello, in this video we are going to talk about our last operator in C, which is assignment operator, and we'll also see that how to use the assignment operators in the code, and we'll also discuss that what are the benefits for using this assignment operator. So this is tutorial number 16 of the basics of C programming. So let's start our video on assignment operators. Before going into the video, just see the overview part of the video, that what are the topics that we will be touching. So the first topic is to discuss that what is simplest assignment operator refers to, and then we'll also see that what are some other important assignment operators that we will definitely use to make our code better. And finally, of course, we'll have some examples in the IDE to have better hand on the assignment operators. So that's the whole overview. Let's move on to the video and stay tuned with me. Talking about the simplest assignment operator here, so this single equal to is considered as the simplest assignment operator. So why it is considered as simplest assignment operator? The reason is here, suppose you write a code in which you have written something like a equals to 3 and then semicolon. So what does it actually mean? So it actually means that you are assigning the value of 3 to a variable which is also some memory location in the RAM, a. Okay, that means you are assigning the value of 3 to a. Okay, and so that's why it is called simplest assignment, because we are not doing any operation on a before assigning the actual value to the a. So we'll see in the further slides that what I mean to say. Okay, so as of now, just understand that it is simplest assignment operator, and the reason we'll see soon. Okay, and also note here that you should not be confused with the equal to operator here, which so the main difference here, that here we are using single equal to operator, equal to sign, and here we are using two equal to sign. So this is called equal to operator and this is called assignment operator. So the function of equal to operator is to check whether the two operands are equal or not, but on the other hand, the function of the assignment simplest assignment operator, which is denoted by single equal to, is to assign the values to a variable or a memory location in the RAM. So now moving on to the another assignment operators which are very important to use in the C programming to make our code more meaningful and better. So first one is this. Okay, so first you have plus sign and then equal to sign. So what does this mean? That first it tells that first do addition and then do assignment operation. Okay, so similarly here is asterisk equals to mean first do multiplication before assigning the value. Okay, similarly you can think of the another ones like minus equals to, that means first subtract and then assign, then divide and then assign, first find the remainder and then assign, first use the bitwise and then assign the value to the variable. Similarly you do first XOR and then assign to the value to the variable. So you can understand the above as same as the earlier as we have discussed in the case of plus equals to, that means first do the particular operation which is mentioned in the front of the equal to operator here, and then assign the value. Okay, so if you want to consider an example here, so you can say that if you write some code like a plus equals to 1 and then end with semicolon. So what does this mean? This means that you are doing first addition on a, that means you are adding 1 to the variable a and then you are assigning the whole value to the variable a. That means your value has changed from a to a plus 1. Okay, so what plus equals to mean? Plus equals to 1 means that look, first add the value 1 to this variable, that means a variable, and then assign the whole value to the a itself. That means suppose here in the previous we have seen that a equals to 3, so we have assigned the value of 3 equals to a. So here we are not doing any operation before assigning the values to a. Okay, so that's why we call this as a simplest assignment. But if you come here, considering that the value of a is now 3, so if you apply a plus equals to 1, so what does mean? That you will first add 1 to a, that means the value of a will become now 4. Okay, so the new value of a will become 4. That's how you can also understand by doing some asterisk equals to, you just need to replace the plus sign with the multiplication sign or asterisk. Then what you will get, as the value of a is 3, so 3 is to 1 is 3, then again the new value of a will be 3. Similarly, if you subtract, then 3 minus 1 equals to 2, the new value will be 2. And similarly, if you divide percentile and bitwise and bitwise or, you will get a new value for the a, which will be assigned further. So that's the reason that we call this this operator as the simplest assignment operator, because here what we need to do is that we just need to assign the value simply without doing any operation. But here in this case is we are doing operations, that's why we do not call them as the simplest assignment operators, but they are still assignment operators. Okay, so I hope you understood it better, but to have still have a better hand, we'll write some code in the IDE to understand it better. So let's move on to the IDE. Here we have entered into the Visual Studio IDE, as this is tutorial number 16, so I will save the file with tuts16.c. so you can see we have a file here. We'll just add up a new terminal here. Okay, now we'll write the code to understand how to use this assignment operators. So suppose I will write code like this: include stdio.h here, and then int main here, and then suppose I declare a variable a equals to say 0 and another variable b equals to say 2. Okay, I have initialized the value. Now if you'll use the operator as like this, okay, and b as like this, so now just try to print the values. Okay, print the values of a and b. We'll use the space between both a and b, and we'll try to print it simultaneously with using the single printf statement. And finally, of course, we'll say everything went fine, and then return 0, and then save the code. Okay, now just we'll do here, just we'll compile the code now, as this is tuts16.c, so I will write tuts16.c. It has compiled successfully, and now just run the file. Just wait for the outcome. So you can see that the value of a has been changed from 0 to 1. Why? Because we are what basically we are doing, we are doing that, oh look, just assign the value of a to a plus 1. That means first add the value 1 to the a and then assign it to a itself. So that means it has changed. Similarly, you can see here what you are doing, you're doing just b plus 2. Okay, nothing else. Okay, that's why you got 2 plus 2 equals to 4. If you want to do say multiplication with 1, and let's see what you are getting here. Okay, so just save this. Now save here and just compile it and then run it. So you can see the output is again correct, because if you will multiply, so what does this mean exactly? It is asterisk. That means you have to multiply. So 0 into 1 is again 0, and 2 into 2 is again 4. So that's how these assignment operators are very useful. So why we use them and why we give significance to the assignment operator? Because it makes your code little bit meaningful and shorter also, and that helps the coder and reader also. Okay, so that's all about the assignment operator. I hope you understood it better, and so please like the videos, subscribe.